So, my dear students, today the topic of our learning is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is actually somehow a vast subject or a large chapter to. But in our channel, Easy Chemistry, we will try our best so that we can learn the whole thing in the best possible way in the least possible time. So at first we start about what we mean by organic chemistry or what we mean by organic compound, organic chemistry, etc. Actually, the compounds were not divided into organic compound or inorganic compound previously. But in 1808, Berzelius divided the chemical compound into two groups. So what we can see that in 1808, Berzelius divided the chemical compound into two groups. What are the two groups? He stated that the compounds are divided into two types, that is organic compounds and inorganic compounds. We can see there are two types of compound in his opinion, that organic compound and inorganic compound. So what he said about what is organic compound and inorganic compound in his opinion, he actually observed a lot of compounds, and he found that some chemicals are found in soil or minerals or etc. in some other sources, but there is no relation with life. He stated that these compounds which are found in the soil or minerals are called inorganic compounds in his opinion. And he also observed that some compounds which are found from living sources, what we mean by life, according to his opinion, animals or plants, these are the living sources. And some compounds are found from the living source. In his opinion, the compounds which are found from the living sources are organic compounds. So he observed that the starch, protein, etc., some other chemical compounds which are found from the living sources, he named it that they are the organic compound. Why he named it in this way? Because he observed, or he when he noticed in his experiments in the laboratory, he tried to synthesize these compounds. He tried to synthesize these compounds in his laboratory, but unfortunately he failed. When he tried a lot from 1808 to 1850, he tried a lot of times to synthesize these compounds in his laboratory, but unfortunately he failed. Then he stated a conclusion that the synthesis of organic compound is not possible in the laboratory. And in 1850, he gave the vital force theory. So what is meant by vital force theory? He stated that due to a strange type of force, that is vital force or life energy or living energy, organic compounds are only possible to be synthesized in the body of the living organism. We cannot synthesize these compounds in our laboratory. He stated just simply this. In 1815, he gave vital force theory. In his opinion, the organic compounds are only created in the living organism due to vital force. Everyone at that time accepted actually this theory. But in 1828, Friedrich Wöhler, a German scientist, actually accidentally or prepared urea, an organic compound, in his laboratory. Friedrich Wöhler, a German scientist, he prepared it in 1828. How he prepared urea in his laboratory? Actually, he was trying to prepare ammonium cyanide. He was trying to prepare ammonium cyanide in his laboratory. He took ammonium chloride and lead cyanide to produce ammonium cyanide and lead chloride. He took ammonium chloride and lead cyanide. He raised temperature, gave heat, and he tried to produce ammonium cyanide. But when he was cooling ammonium cyanide, accidentally, from ammonium cyanide, he accidentally produced urea. The formula of ammonium cyanide is NH4CnO, and the formula of urea is H2NCO NH2. Actually, urea or H2NCO NH2 is an isomer of ammonium cyanide. So he accidentally, when he was cooling his product, he accidentally observed that a new chemical compound has been synthesized in his reaction bottle, and when he checked its chemical properties, he observed that the new compound is nothing but urea, H2NCO NH2. So what he thought, the urea is actually urea was discovered before, Urea was discovered before this synthesis in the laboratory. It was known to all the scientists. Urea is an organic compound, and it is found in the urine of the mammal. So there is no doubt, because as Berzelius proposed, that the compounds which are produced from the living organisms are organic compound. Urea is found in the mammal urine of the mammals, so it is obviously an organic compound, and he prepared it in the laboratory. So for this reason, Frederick Euler is called the father of the organic chemistry. And now we can say that Berzelius proposed what? Berzelius proposed that in the organic compounds are not possible to synthesize in the laboratory. Organic compounds are only synthesized in the living body due to vital force. But Frederick Euler prepared organic compounds in his laboratory. So now what? How we can define the organic compound? When the scientists checked about the organic compound, they found an interesting thing, that there is always carbon. That is, the compounds which are finding from the living sources or living compound, they always contains carbon. They have carbon. So based on carbon, they again define the organic compound. So according to the new definition, what are the organic compounds? Organic compound. The compounds of hydrogen and carbon and their derivatives are called organic compound. That is a very simple definition, that the compounds of only carbon and hydrogen are called organic compound, and their derivatives, or the substances which we can produce from these substances, are organic compound. As example, methane is an organic compound. As we can see, it is formed of only carbon and hydrogen. It is a just simply the compound of carbon and hydrogen, so it is an organic compound. But methyl chloride, we can see methyl chloride. Methyl chloride is produced from the reaction of methane and chlorine, and it is certainly a derivative of methane. So methyl chloride is also an organic compound. So I think we can get a clear concept about what we mean by organic compound and inorganic compound. Organic compound. What we mean by organic compounds. Organic compounds are the compounds of hydrogen and carbon, and their derivative. The compounds of hydrogen and carbon are very simple. That is methane or ethane. This type of compounds which are formed by only carbon and hydrogen. And what we mean by the derivative? Methane reacts with chlorine to produce methyl chloride. So certainly it is a derivative of methane, and we will say that this is a organic compound. So by this way, we can say that we have a clear concept about what we mean by the organic compounds according to modern definition. Now our question is, now the thing is, what is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry, the definition of organic chemistry is simple. The branch of chemistry which deals with organic compound is called organic chemistry, just as easy as that. So this is the introduction of organic compounds. We will discuss the other topics later. Thank you. We will discuss the other topics in the next videos.